Dyer's Daily.
I tell you what, I am getting rather confused with a lot of things because back in the day when I started this podcast, I would record, say, 3 to 5 episodes basically in one go, and then they were like 12 minutes long, maybe 10 minutes of content. Then, as it began to be cut down somewhat, it became much easier to kind of record them all in one go, even more so, 2, 3 weeks sometimes, plucking different subjects out and trying it and seeing if it worked or not. Now, as I've explained before, I have charts that I use in order to determine things, but I've started running series on specific days. So, like the Disney 100 series, I'm recording those. And then that's filling up like very specific days. But then I've got like these tiny gaps in the schedule, and I'm never quite sure how to fill it. Hence this right this second. Then you start adding the 1 minute thoughts and the music Wednesdays, anything from the archive that I happen to have. It just becomes even more confusing, and now I'm starting to wish that I was going back to the way that I used to do it, when I just record 5 episodes in one go, and that's a week. Now it's like, well, I've got 4 days in a week in February, but not in January. Like it's all very confusing. How do you organise all these things? I mean, obviously you may not do a daily 3 minute plus podcast, but how do you go about organising this stuff? Is it better to do it one way, as I've explained, or is it better to try something else? I mean, what is your opinion on that? I would love to know, because I kind of wish I was this methodical back in the day. I certainly could have been done with being rather methodical, because now, I mean, as much of a pain as it is, at least I can see what's going on. Imagine if I didn't write any of it down. I'd just be looking at Anchor thinking, well, where on earth is the gap? Looking at a calendar going, where's the gap? At least on that I can see it. I do love a good chart. I've got much too many of them, but boy, are they fun to compile.
Dyer's Daily.